Ambassador, good afternoon.
Ambassador,
Michelle always pushed me to the corner.
Ambassador, do you think the Security Council should issue a statement on North Korea's latest missile launch?
Well, whether the Security Council should issue something or not should depend on whether it's helpful. Okay. I'm sorry for that. Whether it's helpful for the de-escalation of the tension. Yes, indeed, we are also watching the situation very closely. We should understand the DPRK's launch is not an isolated incident. We have seen the ups and downs in the past few decades. And the facts have shown time and again that the solution lies in dialogue between and among the direct parties of the Korean Peninsula issue. The United States has called for a meeting of the Security Council. We understand the US wants to solve this problem. Meanwhile, what I see is the key in solving this issue is already in the hands of the United States. US is a direct party to the Korean Peninsula issue. If they do want to see some new breakthrough, they should show more sincerity and flexibility. They should take.
The United States has said it's prepared to talk. So what else could they do?
They should come up with more attractive and more practical, more flexible approaches, policies, and actions. And in accommodating, Pamela, in accommodating the concerns of DPRK. We have all seen what happened in Singapore. We have all seen what happened in Hanoi. And we have seen the suspension of the nuclear test. We have seen the suspension of the launch of intercontinental ballistic missiles. And then what have been done by the US? So that's a question I think you should ask our US colleagues.
So do you believe that President Biden should make himself available for a meeting with Leader Kim?
I think that's a question you should ask our US colleagues, in what way they can accommodate the concerns of DPRK and then to really bring the tension down and then to put the things under control. Concerning the Security Council, concerning the Security Council, let me reiterate again, at this critical moment, I do wish that all parties concerned, including council members, should stay prudent in words and actions and avoiding the further escalation of the tension. We have seen a vicious circle: confrontation, condemnation, sanctions, and then coming back to condemnation, confrontation, and sanctions again. So what will be the end? So that's why China has tabled a resolution. We do not think that drafted resolution will solve all the problems, but then at least we are doing something in facilitating the further improvement and avoiding the escalation of the tension. So that's what.
Ambassador, do you think it would be helpful for the Security Council to condemn the latest launch?
I think I have answered your questions. All my points are there.
And that's an easy one. Should they condemn it?
The DPRK has conducted 9 missile launches in January, the most ever. Don't you think that the Security Council Council should respond to that escalation in some way?
The Security Council have already held consultations on this, and the Security Council is still consulting on this matter now. As I said, the question is in what way we can keep the situation under control and avoiding the escalation, the further escalation, the out of control of the situation, and avoiding going back to a vicious circle. So that's the point.
Ambassador, a quick question on something else. The statement by Russia and China today. How will we see that play out here? How will that change the way Russia and China operate here at the UN?
Well, President Putin is in Beijing participating in the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympic Games. And he had a meeting with President Xi Jinping, and China and Russia are comprehensive strategic partners. I think the joint statement is a reflection of the close partnership between China and Russia. We are faced with so many challenges in today's world, and the cooperation between big countries, including China and Russia, is extremely important in addressing all the challenges. I think that's my reading of the statement.
Will we see anything change here at the UN in the way that you work with your Russian counterpart?
As I said, it's a reflection of our partnership, and in the coming days, definitely it's also a guidance of our further cooperation, including in the UN. Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Happy New Year.
My dear sister Linda,
yes,
she has
we will,
the
we
answers.
will.
She has the answers.
What's the status of your
No.
tabled resolution?
How do you see the Olympic opening?
Yep.
Splendid.